is at the library. I hurry with lightning speed like the Flash. He's at the big one on Grand Army Place. When I get inside, the door shut and the lights go off. Another track. I hear a hissing sound. I smell a funny smell. I gasp, I can't breathe. Ignorance is laughing at me, waiting on my downfall. But he can't stop.
Well, Prophet, it seems like you're in a bit of a jam. I hope you can unstick yourself. Hey, and what you did to my wife, it was nothing. I have others.
Alrighty. There we go.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Why is Tim Hardaway starting? Oh, fuck.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Toronto Raptors.
Why is he a -5?
Today, they're just off a road trip in the heat, are looking to settle back in here at home. And of course, Chris
Go D White.
have a bit of a hole in the point here. He was someone that isn't replaced easily at all.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does.
How do I miss that shot?
Helps him right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help him long term.
Well, you know, we'll see, because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right, but we'll see how long it takes and whether this new look roster can gel.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, they've got Howard. Hardaway is out there with Irving. Then it's Thabo Shafalosha. And it's Ibaka in at the 4 slot. Now, here is Irving. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. About a minute played so far here in the first. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X-factor for them. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
On defense, Toronto. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of beat is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in.
Let's go, Thabo. Yo, Cephalosha's been so much better than Iggy.
Shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Cephalosha. Cephalosha hits both of them. A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, you know, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon. But you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
Oh, well said.
Oh, Danny Green. I haven't greened a shot with him. I haven't greened a 3 with Danny Green.
Continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's Crawford. 26 points for him last game against Indiana. Jefferson kicks to Hill. Miami no good on that time either.
And, you know, for the Heat, despite the struggles, they still sold out every game here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
Irving against Crawford. Irving passes to Howard.
Well, he just refuses to roll to the basket, eh?
Pulls up on the wing. And the Raptors miss again.
He just refuses to roll to the basket when it's wide open.
In force, even as the Heat fell.
Oh, the fuck, that's on a block.
The Heat only 20-21 last year at American Airlines Arena, but the fans love them all the same.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Irving drives in. They kick it out to Green. Shoots the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one.
Why are we throwing in?
And really, given how they
fuck.
performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kaminsky is checked in for Gobert. Donald Sloan subbed in for Steph Curry. Here's Sloan. Muhammad up top. There's the screen. Hits some rim on the...
It's the weakest little fucking mid-range screens that just always get open.
Way in, and the bucket's good. Muhammad's got his first basket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Irving drives in. That's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Sloan. He's covered by Irving. Screen by Jefferson. Sloan dishes to Ross. From deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club. But
Go, Kyrie.
no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly. Guys, they're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play.
And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but
basketball, this is not bad.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship.
Because coach wants to fucking play Tim Hardaway instead of Danny fucking Green. Look what's going on. Just a fucking mismatch. Get him off the floor.
And how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors...
This is why I don't want him on the floor. This motherfucker just missed a layup by hitting the bottom of the fucking backboard. Tragic fucking Johnson alert.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
They've got Muhammad Kaminsky out there with Gobert. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Curry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the great Tim Hardaway Sr., had a very good rookie season. However, last season, Clark, not the improvement that some were hoping to see on him.
Kevin, you knew the expectations were going to be high going forward, very high. But sometimes you step back before you move forward. He only shot 39%.
He's going to hit that, isn't he?
Very low.
You know how pissed I would be if he fucking hit that?
He's leading by 3. Outside Irving. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Toronto was a strong team on the road last season, Clark. The big part of why they came away with 49 wins on the season.
And 22 of those 49 wins were on the road. As a group, they managed to keep things close on the road. And because of that competitiveness, they were over 500 there as well.
Hill, he's checked in for the Heat. Crawford comes in for Ross. And Toronto also making a switch. Green's checked in. Back to Curry.
Hell fucking no. How the fuck did that go in?
And as you said, the Raptors kept things close on the road. In the NBA, they had one of the better point differential in terms of victories on the road last season.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark.
That's why I play off ball. Fuck this. Defense is so cooked.
Threw that one down.
Crawford kicks to Curry. There's the pick. Gobert the screen. Hill has the open look. Plenty of room.
Why on earth, like, why did you rotate off of him so much? Like, I'm cutting into the paint. Why are you?
Knock down the shot.
Yeah, those motherfuckers not to rotate. Just don't rotate. Don't rotate. Why is that a thing?
I mean, with the Raptors, only Golden State, Atlanta, and the Clippers had a better road margin of victory than them. Just goes to show you how tough the Raptors were on the road last season.
In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Cephalosha's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Raptors. The Heat have gone 3 of their first.
You saved that, EA.
Timeout called, the Heat. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jefferson's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Donald Sloan subbed in for Steph Curry. A new group in now for the Raptors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Howard.
Why do I bother with Danny Green? Why do I bother? This dude can't shoot.
And it's Jennings in for Irving.
And for Irving, he did come into.
Yo, can my teammates get out the way? Why are you rotating so much? I just told y'all not to.
Shot from the top of the key. Shot is off.
That's a great look. See, I told him to roll, and he went to the three-point line. What the fuck?
By Jefferson. A 3-ball. Sloan shot is off.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP and a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge.
Damn, that's back-to-back good looks for Brandon Jennings.
On that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Sloan passes to Jefferson, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. Second in free throw percentage. Third in fewest.
Yeah, the Knicks match up so well.
They also showed up in the top 5 in overall offense.
against
team
the
has no trouble scoring the basketball. That's the least of their concern. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes.
Fuck off.
Their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Concentration.
Pass to Ilyasova.
Why are you running into the paint? There's already like 8 dudes there.
Here's Crawford. It's good. This game is all even.
Like, what the fuck? This game is not good, man. The AI is horrible. The AI is so dumb. Like, why on earth? There's already 3 dudes in the fucking paint. Your dude isn't even looking at you. He's gonna go guard this dude. Sit your ass on the 3 line.
The last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Jennings dishes to Bogut.
Let me tell yo, if I go pick and fade and he rolls, I'm gonna be pissed.
And it's Sloan with the rebound.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Here's Crawford. Green with the block. Kaminsky kicks to Hill. Passes it to Sloan. Kicks it out to Crawford. A second chance effort. Can't get it to go.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And it's all time.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys?
Like, he just dribbles into me and I'm standing still and I can't get no bump.
I mean, whether it's been from
This shit sucks.
He is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Cephalosha is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
The Raptors shooting just 35% so far. And here's Cephalosha for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. They'll head to the line.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long. They are starting to become synonymous.
Get Gale here at the 2.
As you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley...
Man, try and get rich.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
Here's Irving, and it's blocked by Curry. The kick out to Irving. Back to Howard. Crawford.
Fuck, I thought Serge was L2 for some reason.
90 seconds now into the second half. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Irving kicks to Howard.
Like the worst cuts ever, too.
Drops in the breakaway layup.
Like their cuts are weak in this. AI is horrible in this game.
One possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Outside Curry. Hill sets the screen for Curry. 5 on the clock. Back to Crawford. 3-pointer. That drops. Crawford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Crazy shot.
One thing about Jamal Crawford, he is the definition of a streak shooter. When he's hot, baby, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a combination of craftiness and athleticism.
I can't get no buckets with Kyrie, but this dude, yo, fuck off. I'm full bar and everything.
This guy gives you the real deal.
Make it dribble through my whole fucking defense, but I can't hit a full bar. This game sucks. This game generally sucks.
By their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like.
Why would Kyrie be guarding him?
Get those guys reset and refocused.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, and Toronto had a strong season against the East last year. They would end up with 33 wins against their own conference and earn that 4 seed in the East.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Hill, and it's Ross in.
What the fuck is with the screens in this game?
With it. Back to Irving. Shot to stop the run.
Not Steph Curry playing defense like prime fucking Kobe Bryant. What the fuck? This game stinks. And look, he's open. Another open shot. Like, what the fuck?
I thought they still showed that they are a power in the East by having another strong season against the conference.
Irving attacking, drills the baseline jumper. Irving's got 9. 1:27 left in the
game is buns.
Curry kicks to Muhammad. Back to Curry. To the wing on the left.
You gotta be right on your dude or else your AI will just rotate for no reason.
Covered by Cephalosha. Curry outside. And again, Miami with the
Yeah, let's gap Steph Curry. Yeah, it's literally just a fucking shitty AI just cooking me.
On its way from Irving for 2. Nice shot from the wing. 11 points in the game. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Curry against Iguodala. Curry passes to Jefferson. Out left to the wing. Now here's Muhammad. He's covered closely. He's whistled for the 5-second.
The 2K19 is way better than this shit. I can't lie.
Miami. Kaminsky is checked in for Corey Jefferson, and Donald Sloan subbed in for Curry. And Toronto also making a switch. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Andre.
It is miles better than this game.
He has clearly been off the mark.
There's a screen, and Sloan kicks to Ross.
There's no defense in this game.
Ross has got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
I'm not even missing any patches because I got all the fucking updates.
For success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Muhammad with it. And the miss. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Raptors trail by 6. We've got Crawford. Gobert is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Muhammad.
Yo, look at the shots I'm missing. Look at the shots they're hitting.
Crawford dishes to Sloan.
Defense is just, yeah, this game sucks. This game is not good. Holy fuck. I don't know if it's because I'm on Hall of Fame and playing this My League shit.
No good from Irving.
But like the shots I'm missing compared to the shots they're hitting. Same defensive coverage. Like who are you guarding, Dwight Howard?
And Muhammad gets to Sloan. Six to shoot.
He's gonna hit it. Well, I'm surprised he didn't hit it.
Raptors trail by 8. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. buries it from three-point range.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
And the Heat with some changes. Corey Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Hill comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Curry subbed in for Donald Sloan. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Toronto.
And that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Kicks it to Curry. The three. Again, the miss by the Heat. Raptors trail by 5. On up the court. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Yeah, this game is not it. This game fucking stinks. Hello, Poston. 2K16 is one of the worst 2Ks I've ever played. I cannot lie. The AI is fucking retarded. Like, it is the worst AI I've ever played with. They are so dumb. Like, why are you helping so much? They just refuse to stay on their dude. And they can't set screens. I don't know what it is. You go for a pick and roll. And then they just fuck off. The passing in this game is retarded too.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tell you what, he's not
fuck you.
Oh no, bad time.
I got a tech.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Yeah, I don't even read that shit. Like,
for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish part to a fault.
Yeah, and a great
Cephalos's been so good.
He's much more aggressive, looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
Crawford outside. Gobert, the screen. No one covering.
I like tell them to go over the screen. I don't know why he went under the screen. It's like everything I tell them to do, they do the complete opposite.
Howard with the screen on Cook.
Yo, get in fucking close and set this screen, Dwight. Weak ass screens.
Irvin attacking over to the left wing. Shoots.
I want Iguodala.
That one off the back iron and out.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Like, I didn't have this issue when I was playing fucking 5v5 when I first started playing.
They get it again. Here's Gobert. And foul call as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot.
This game is not that good.
It's on Dwight Howard. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Oh my god, yeah. Sub it Tim Hardaway, coach. Good job, because he's a starter. Yo, he's barely played for no league.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
He's got gold limit. Yo, I don't know why.
And here's Crawford. Gobert the screen. Curry wide open.
Put my right stick up. He doesn't even fucking go for a fucking thing.
Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Hardaway.
So you're telling me this dude doesn't have limitless, but he can hit that 3. And I was taking deeper shots with that with dudes with gold, silver, limitless, hell, even bronze. And they brick.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying.
This game was probably great for Park, but this AI is horrible.
Winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to him. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
Back to Crawford. Outside Curry. Pocket 6 with the shot. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Ibaka with a screen on Curry. Irving kicks to Ibaka. Yes!
Like, why can't they do that pick and roll every time? What did I do differently there?
Left in the fourth quarter of this one.
We get a stop here, we can win.
Slow it down now.
We get a tie at least.
Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Crawford outside. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Cephalosha. Now the Raptors moving it up. A clear look for Hardaway. Can't cash in.
Go, Dwight.
About as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Did I green that bitch and miss?
What happens when you don't box out?
Hold on, I'm gonna check that clip. That looked like I greened that bitch and I still missed it. I know that's in the game. That's kind of dumb. No, I whited it. Okay. Yeah, if you green in this game, you can miss sometimes. It's stupid.
Timeout call, the Heat.
I should have thrown in fucking someone else other than Tim Hardaway because now he's guarding Steph.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jefferson with the 3. Oh, no good. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity is really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one.
Dwight's a demon.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Jefferson is out there with him.
Like, I literally have to off ball. The on ball defense. I don't know, man.
Now here's Muhammad, guarded by Hardaway, and he gets it to go.
Shabazz Muhammad post fade.
Game tied up here for the Heat.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had.
So we do it, Serge.
Big three right there. I mean, I gotta say, defensive breakdown, no doubt. They've got to have a bigger man on it.
Double by Howard. Muhammad, the pass to Gobert.
And pull back up the three-point line, Rudy.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Curry. That shot is good.
Yeah, he just blew by my dude and got a layup. I don't get it, man.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was so on fire.
Irving kicks to Ibaka.
And one, dummy.
Lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Second one is good. They both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
I don't want to play off ball against the AI because that's so fucking whack. I'm gonna have to, man.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponents.
Free admission. Can move swift. Just coming home.
Gobert with the screen. And Hill has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
I shot that bitch from 2 deep.
He's got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock him down from there.
Yeah, you know, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
I'm not jumping on Rudy Gobert.
Dishes to Muhammad.
Wow.
Good foul.
There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the first of 2.
Good foul.
Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Howard with this screen on Curry. Here's Irving. Howard kicks to Cephalosha. And that comes off
Go,
the
Cephalosha.
And the Raptors lead by 5.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Gobert, the screen. Now Muhammad unloads. It falls.
Ricky got a good contest there too. What the fuck?
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
I can even set the screen, man.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Hardaway. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist.
Go,
from
fuck
Hardaway.
you. Fuck you. Give me a tack, bitch. Fuck you.
Such an unusual skill for a big guy. Clearly, he's one of the best there is.
Are we showing the bench?
When it comes to making that lead pass.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first
Fuck
one,
you.
puts them up by 5.
Fuck
And
you.
Miami making a change here. Crawford's checked in, and so both
Fuck
free
you.
throws are good. And it's
Give me a
6-2
tack.
ball game.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That lead out a little bit.
Yeah, they have it so if you swear in this game.
Now a timeout.
Because technically I'm not in a PlayStation party.
They're trailing by 6.
So they register my voice.
25 seconds left in the
So
first half. Action has been terrific.
when I say fuck you and shit, they give me text.
Out to the wing. Here's Jefferson.
Yeah, I don't care.
Just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass.
Give me the ball. They're gonna foul.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So
That's the only issue I have with the fucking AI. Well, this game is the AI. Everything else is alright. Just the AI is fucking completely brain dead.
Steal or foul to get the clock stopped as well.
Hell no.
Hill, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
Muhammad.
Like, I don't know why they press, like they're so far off the guy.
They had to scrape it.
I tell them not to rotate and like man to man, like I don't get it.
Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game.
The Islanders won the draft lottery? No fucking way.
And his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
Kyrie, I mean, you know, this dude is a component.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny.
Upper Deck NHL Draft belongs to the New York Islanders. Do you believe in miracles, Kenny Morrow? Bruce, your fans still waiting for you to come back, my nigga. Bruce, your fans still waiting for you to come back, my nigga. Hey, is there any Bruce fans in here? Bruce, bring your ass back, bro.
7 of 19.
What are you doing, nigga? You take a few days off of what you be.
Yeah, I don't even. This game ain't it, man. I can't play this.